Well, the time has come for our favorite segment on Stream Queens. If you like that, watch this. And Ash and I are very excited because we realize that the common theme this week is love.
That's right. And I love your pick this week.
If you like the movie Love, Simon, and you're looking for just a feel-good something to watch and love and hold on to and hug right now, please watch Love, Victor. Season 1 is dropping Wednesday, June 17th. So by now, you should have already binged the entire season. So Love, Victor is a spinoff series that is coming to Hulu where it takes place in the same world as Love, Simon, but it follows a young teen named Victor as he's kind of coming to terms with his sexuality. And he actually turns to Simon for some advice along the way. So it is so sweet. I cannot love the series more.
Dude, Love, Simon was my favorite movie of 2018. I loved it so much. And I didn't really realize until after because it took some conversations of the movie did get some criticism in terms of Simon had a pretty easy time coming out. I mean, what would you say the difference is between Love, Simon and Love, Victor?
Love, Simon, the movie, one of the big criticisms was the fact that it depicted a white teen who could pass as straight, and he was coming out to his very liberal upper class family members. And of course, his mom, Jennifer Garner, was more than happy with who her son is. But not all coming out stories are like that. And when I talked to Love, Victor's star, newcomer Michael Cimino, I actually asked him about the themes that Love, Victor gets to explore that Love, Simon didn't. And here's what he had to say.
Well, I think it's more of a deep dive on a different kind of experience. Victor is of a different economical class. He's also of a different ethnicity. His family is in a different, has a different political views, / beliefs. They're more conservative. Simon's family was more liberal. So there's a lot of different contrasting things that offer a different perspective.
I have a question because my boy Jack Antonoff contributed a lot to the Love, Simon soundtrack and curated it. It was one of my favorite soundtracks. Does this one compete?
Love, Victor definitely has some good musical moments. And I will say that there is one episode in particular where they have a battle of the bands, and you will hear a stripped down version of a super popular pop song. And not only will you want to immediately download that cover immediately, you're going to also fall head over heels for a certain character.
Oh.
So nice and cheesy, but season 1 is so easy to binge. You can watch it all this weekend and it's perfect for celebrating Pride. I would definitely give it my fullest thumbs up. Ash, I'm so excited about your pick this week because this is something that you and I love so much, and now you get to fully talk about it and explain it to the world. What is your this pick this week?
So mine is, if you like Bachelor in Paradise and mean producers who will do anything to ruin your relationship at any point in turn, then you should check out Love Island UK because all of the seasons are available on Hulu, and I love it so much. I've been binging the whole thing throughout this quarantine, and I'm almost done except for season 1.
Yes. Now, just a quick note for all you fans out there. This is the original Love Island. The UK is the OG. And of course, CBS recently did our own American remake, which we loved as well, called Love Island US.
Yeah.
But really watching the UK version is where you get to fully see these characters shine.
Yes, I would say for beginners like I was, I would start with season 2 and then just go on, because season 1, they were figuring it out, getting their bearings, and it wasn't perfect. But season 2, they didn't crack down on any of the rules at the time, so they were just all drunk the whole time, having a ton of altercations and drama, and everything ensued. And then by season 3, they were okay, no more drinking on this show, guys. But I love it. I would skip season 1 and then start with season 2 and then go on.
Each season is a brand new crop of really attractive people looking for love. And the thing that Ash and I love about the show is that the group roots for each other. This isn't a nasty competition. Everyone genuinely wants the people there to find a relationship.
I guess I should say what the show is for people who maybe aren't familiar with Love Island. So basically, they bring a bunch of people onto an island and you couple up at the end. And a lot of times it's mismatched numbers. So the person that's left hanging gets dumped from the island. Then they bring in new people and there's a £50,000 price for the couple that people like the most. And the audience votes and has a lot of input in the show. And it's just so messy. It's just so messy. I've put together a little bit of a vocabulary for everybody because that was the most difficult part for me, is that I had to watch it with subtitles for a little while until I got the hang of what all the words meant, because there are a lot that we don't use here in the US. So real quick, run them down.
Wait, this is Ash Crossan's Love Island Glossary.
Glossary. First up, we have banter or bantering.
You're shouting banter, banter, banter. All she's hearing is banter.
Because that means something different than it does here. When you have banter with somebody, it means you just like have really good conversation. You have like a high rapport with them. When you're bantering, you're like teasing or joking with them. So when the people are like, she was just bantering, she wasn't serious, just teasing you.
Are you up for spending a bit of time with me and just seeing how things go?
Bits is when they're like, you just did bits. That means they like fooled around in bed.
I'm buzzing. I can't wait to go into that villa.
Buzzing, when you buzzing, it means you're really excited about something. Like, oh, I like her so much. I'm just buzzing, I love her. Cracking on.
Chris should have been cracking on. He's been crashing out.
It's when you're engaging in romantic activities or beginning a romantic relationship with somebody. That guy's a geezer over there. That just means he's like a good lad. He's like your male friend. It doesn't mean he's like an old fan like it means here. Grafting. When you're grafting on someone, you are laying on your flirting thick. Mm-hmm. Thick. 2 C's. When you fancy someone, it means you have a crush on them. It's not quite like, but like you're like, you don't quite like them emotionally.
They give you butterflies.
Yeah, you're like, I kind of fancy them. When someone's fit, it doesn't mean they are like physically in shape. It means they're just like a good looking person. Like, oh, she is just fit. Like that.
And I look like a mug, and my journey here is
when someone is a mug or they're muggy or you mugged them off, it means you like disrespect them or they disrespected you and made you look like a mug. Like, oh, look like a mug right now because you were so rude over there. Step above that, when you pie someone off or they pied you, it's like being dumped essentially, or like you feel like you got pied in the face. And then the last one is a snog.
kiss.
Snog at me.
It's not the same as a kiss. It's like a heavy makeout, because that one confused me as well, because they were using kiss and snog and I was like, which one? Snog is like a step up from a kiss. If I got any of these wrong, just tweet me and let me know. I love being wrong.